Coming up, common education is in such bad shape in Oklahoma. Why would any industry want to locate here? And a big event for the Community Food Bank of Eastern Oklahoma coming up on Perspectives. Hello, I'm Sam Jones. If you're a parent, it goes without saying that you want the very best for your child, and that includes education. But this is Oklahoma, a state in which education takes a back seat to lawmakers keeping their jobs, which means, of course, they feel obligated to such areas as the oil industry. That obligation is being welcomed by out-of-state interests currently reaping the financial benefits of lawmakers looking the other way when it comes to doing the right thing. Now, we just watched as that crowd wasted a great deal of money, our money, on a special session and accomplished absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, our public schools and colleges are facing still more cuts. I read the other day that the Legislative Compensation Board will meet now to talk about lowering the compensation paid to the state's senators and representatives. That board is in charge of setting legislators' salaries, and when word got out, well, the squealing started. Some are saying salaries should not be cut for this do-nothing legislature because if that happens, only independently wealthy individuals would run for office. I'm not sure that that's the case. Sounds more like a scare tactic, doesn't it? I mean, if wealthy individuals wanted to run now, what's to keep them from doing it? Not one thing, except they might have to spend less time with their businesses. Also, wouldn't they be able to bring business savvy to the House and Senate? Well, it's for sure that the lobbyists would have a hard time trying to influence them. They might even put the state's best interest at the top of the list because they would know making Oklahoma solvent would be good for business and education, as well as state agencies and the infrastructure. Now, it's just a thought, but isn't it about time we encourage the best and the brightest to take the reins of state government? Because that bunch we've got in there now has had years to make Oklahoma stronger, and they've failed miserably. Maybe it's time for the folks who can buy their own OU season tickets and have their own private plane to give back. Maybe it's time for men and women who can afford to pay it forward out of their own pocket to step in, and maybe, just maybe, if that happens, perhaps we might end up with state leaders more interested in you and in me and in doing the right thing. Something to think about. And that's my perspective. Up next, the financial situation facing Oklahoma teachers is so bad, at least one has resorted to an embarrassing way to raise money.